who was a Chabad rabbi in New York, was once visiting a potential supporter. A very successful, well-to-do, prestigious, very wealthy businessman. My brother walks into the office and it's busy. The phone is ringing off the hook. Secretary's buzzing back and forth. Even during the meeting, they keep on coming in. At the end of the meeting, my brother remembers that in his bag, he bought the tefillin, like all good Chabad rabbis. He bought the tefillin to offer the man an opportunity to do the mitzvah. But this man's so busy, there's so much going on. So after the meeting, my brother whispers under his breath, he says, Jack, I bought the tefillin with me. Would you like the opportunity to put them on? So the man quickly agrees, and he tells the secretaries to hold all calls. He locks the door. My brother does the quickest tefillin he did in his life. Quickly wraps the tefillin, he says the Shema, he takes them off. This man is so busy. After which the man tells my brother, he says, Rabbi, those are the most peaceful 2 minutes I had in months. And I spend 2 days a week on the golf course. My dear friends, what's the reason for that? This man achieved the American dream. He has true material success. He has everything he needs, everything he wants. Why is it that he feels that these few moments are the most peaceful moments he had in such a long time? So to understand this, let's examine the Kabbalah's explanation of the human being. The Kabbalah explains that the human being, when he was created by God, the first man, Adam, God created the human being using two components. The body, which God made by carving out a figure of a body in the earth or the ground. And once that was made, God blew in a soul, a godly soul. The Kabbalah explains that the body and soul are actually very, very opposite things. They represent two opposite things. The body, which comes from earth to the ground, which is represented by earth. Earth is the lowest of the four components. Earth is heavy, always falling downwards. The Kabbalah explains that earth represents the idea of being full of oneself, self-indulgence, always looking for self-pleasure, which is the idea of emptiness and laziness and depression and sadness. On the other hand, the soul is represented by fire. It's a godly soul. Fire is all the opposite of earth. Fire is the highest of the four components, of four elements. Fire is always excited and passionate. Look at fire. It's always yearning and energetic and excited to go upwards, looking for something greater than itself, looking for meaning and purpose and fulfillment. Fire is always looking to connect to something real, something more purposeful and meaningful than itself. The Kabbalah explains the reason why God created man using these two very opposite components is because God gave the human being a challenge. He said, you got a body and soul. The human being has to make sure that not just the soul is yearning for something higher, not just the soul is excited and passionate and happy about life and looking to connect to something more real and purposeful and meaningful, but that the soul actually convince and get the body excited as well. That the soul also get the body passionate and yearning for something greater than itself, looking for meaning and purpose. The body too should be happy and content about life. Take away from the body the sadness and emptiness that the body would have on its own. That is the unique challenge that God gave the human being by creating it with these two very opposite components. The Kabbalah says the more time we give to our body, the less content we are with life. The less happiness we feel. The more we feel, sad and depressed and empty because it's all about ourselves, digging deeper, looking for more pleasure. The more we give room for our soul to express itself, the more time we give to our soul, the more happiness we feel, the more joy we feel, the more pleasure and happy and energy and expression and passion there is in life. Our job is to fuse the two together, and that our life should be full of this godly energy and passion and excitement. So my dear friends, let's give more room for our soul to express itself. Let's spend the Friday night Shabbat meal with our family. Let's spend more time on studying and praying. Time to don the tefillin, time to light the Shabbat candles. Let's let our soul bring more energy and joy to our life, our home, and our family.